but we belong to the earth. I would like to ask a question. Why, why a child is asked to perform well in his studies, but why an adult is expected to earn a handsome income? Ultimately, the answer is to sustain our living in this world. But unfortunately, we are not concerned about the caring of our home, that is Mother Earth. That is the Mother Earth living in this world. That is the mother. So, good evening to everyone who all gathered here tonight in this special land. The land that we all know that we all are here to curve ourselves to attend, however, our social motive. So, it is also our responsibility tonight in the special land of Rahman Education Foundation to speak our aim, to spark our aim by by pledging ourselves to save our earth and to save our living. So, firstly, I would like to thank Dr. Rahman sir, soul and whole, our academy, and our enthusiastic staff, Dean of Ar Rahman Education Foundation, Syed Muhammad Yusuf sir, and the man who has encouraged us to take this holy initiative. He is our beloved Mr. Yunus sir, and also I want to thank Farooq sir, Harun sir, and Mateen sir. Beloved sir, I am Muhammad Tahir from Second Sem. I am here to lead this holy event and hoping it be a grand success in nourishing our today's motive to motivate ourselves to achieve our holy aim, that is to save our home. Firstly, I would like to call the man who is model discipline in academy. So please welcome my senior Syed Abrar with big round of applause for introduction.
A very good evening to one and all present here. My name is Syed Abrar, and I am from BA second year. I would like to thank our beloved Rahman sir and REF management for giving this opportunity to speak on this occasion. Now, you will be amazed by listening to this that do you know why do we all have gathered here today? This is the earth where we all live with a family and doing lots of good things for the betterment of our society. But now it is the time to do the betterment for our planet Earth. I will now start with the tag My R for Earth. Earth Hour is a worldwide movement organized to encourage individuals, communities, and businesses to turn off non essentials electric lights for 1 hour, engaging a massive mainstream community on a broad range of environmental issues. It is organized on the last Saturday of March as a symbol of commitment to the planet. Earth Hour is World Wildlife Fund for Nature's annual initiative that began in 2007. It encourages people from more than 180 countries to switch off the lights from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. as per their local time. But today in REF, due to some reasons, we are doing it a bit earlier. The idea is to refrain from the use of non-essential lighting to save energy in a symbolic call for environmental protection. Earth Hour was famously started as a lights off event in Sydney, Australia in 2007. Since then, it has grown to engage hundreds of millions of supporters, individuals, and organizations alike in more than 7,000 cities and towns in over 180 countries and territories. I would like to say that the WWF is the world's leading conservation organization established in 1961. Its aim is to conserve nature and reduce the most pressing threats to the diversity of life on the earth. The theme for the 18th edition of Earth Hour is Uniting for Our One Shared Home. That is today's theme, that is our blue planet Earth. The point of Earth Hour is not just to save energy for 1 hour. It is also a symbolic global event that shows we can all make a difference in the fight against climate change. Let's take a moment to turn off our lights and show our support for a sustainable future. If we all work together, even small changes can be a big difference to our planet Earth. As we all know, that now it's time for action to save energy during Earth Hour. So, like turning off our classroom, office, barracks, halls, and outdoor lights. Let us turn off charging of devices, running of smart boards and TVs and overhead projectors. And also, I'd like to say that now let's turn on our creativity. I would like to request our faculty members and students to participate in creating a pledge for our classroom and REF. Let's hold electricity free class once in REF. Also, initiate a weekly Rahman Foundation Earth Hour. I request to REF management to conduct an awareness campaign or marathon by going outside with the placards and jerseys and with the approval of Ramanagaram district officials. And also, I would like to say that the things which we can participate in REF, such as watering plants, maintaining a litter free zone, and turning off the switches when not in use. After the completion of this event, we shall once build awareness about the climate change in our families, friends, circles, and communities. Earth Hour is more than a movement. It is a movement that for the last 18 years has continued to inspire and mobilize people globally, reminding to create a more hopeful and resilient future for our planet Earth. Therefore, I would like to quote that Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's need, but not every man's greed. At last, there is no planet B. Thank you.
Wow, what an impressive words, bro, which have raised our impulse to admire you. So now I would like to call the man of wisdom, Farooq bro, to to enlighten us on importance of waste to energy.
Good evening, everyone. I think all are aware that why we are here. We are celebrating Earth Hour. Abrar has introduced about the topic, and my friends Arshad and Hussein have also talked about the climate change and circular economy. These words may feel heavy for you, but the topic about which I am speaking, it's very much relatable to all of us in our day-to-day life. That is, what are the simple ways in order to conserve energy, and how can we produce wealth or energy by using the waste? First of all, my dear brothers, what is waste? Someone says that waste is not waste until we waste it. So, my dear friend, nothing is waste in this world. Approximately nothing, zero is waste. Some things may be waste. So, I would like to begin my talk by telling simple ways to conserve the energy. So, look at yourself and your environment surrounding yourself. So, turn off the lights when you're not using. We go to washroom in day also, we are putting light. It's not necessary, so we can turn it off and conserve the energy. In masjid room, we are sitting at one corner but turning on all four lights. In our living rooms, we have turned on the fan. Just now I came, before switching off, the fans were running. So why to waste the energy? So we can turn it off. Simple ways. Next, in order to commute short distances, very short distances, we are using bikes, cars, etc. Why? We can walk around, or else we can use bicycles also. In urban cities, there was a question in UPSC also, moving people, not vehicles. So it comes to the point that mass transportation, mass mobilization of people, we should use the public transport vehicles instead of using our private vehicles. We can start using public vehicles so that we can conserve energy. The crux of every problem, it is hidden in what we consider as waste and what you produce as a waste. So you can conserve the energy by following these simple rules. Next, my dear friends, you can also replace so many of our houses, we are using still the old lights. Almost everyone has changed, but still there are 60-watt bulbs and those old fluorescent bulbs. We can convert them into LED bulbs, which are almost 80% efficient than those of the older ones. And we can stop using single-use plastics and all. Okay. Next, coming to the topic waste to wealth or energy. You have all seen recently in the news, there was and Instagram reels also. There was an NGO which is cleaning the rivers, lakes, and all. Tons of plastic garbage was there, and they are taking those plastic and they are converting into furnitures and all, beautiful furnitures. You have all, I think you have all watched in Instagram reels also. So by taking the municipal waste, we can produce steam, and by then we can produce electricity also. I would like to quote an example from the village in Gujarat state. There was a woman. She was, I think, she was unemployed, but she started observing that near her home there was a pile of plastic garbage, and then she thought, why not to use it? She took the garbage, that plastic waste, and she cleaned it and cut it into small pieces, and then she dried it, and she started producing the yoga mats, small bouquets, and all. These simple crafts products she started making, and from this she earned her livelihood, and also she provided employment to her neighbors. So by this, my dear friends, we are using waste also, and then we are empowering the women also, because empowerment of women is the main idea. It's very essential for a country to develop, because we cannot clap by using single hand. Okay, in bike, if you have only one wheel, you cannot run. Two wheels are necessary. Like that, men, women, both are necessary, and third gender, they're also very important. Do not ignore them also. Then, my dear friends, you have all seen gobar gas. You have heard about gobar gas also, and also fly ash. Fly ash, it is used in the construction of roads, and also bricks are made out of it. Friends, at the end, I would like to say, one to change a few to change many, and many to change the world. It all starts with the one. So, our father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, has said, there is enough for everyone's need, but there is nothing for everyone's greed. So, my dear friends, I would urge you all to refuse what you do not need, refuse what you do not need, reduce what do you need, reuse what you consume, and recycle what you cannot refuse. And at the end, rot the rest. So, my dear friends, another thing, we are a country of population around 140 crores. Okay, and there was a wise man. He said, the last best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is now. So the same concept applies to waste also. So by following all these simple means, we can conserve our energy and also produce wealth out of it. Thank you, one and all.
By bringing hope, there is a still rope in our hand to bring change in our broader scope. Further, I would want to call a personality who inspired us. He is a personality who is a young spark of progress, Hussein Bro, to deliver a few words on circular economy.
So, what goes around comes around. When you hear this line, you think about karma, but no, I'm telling about circular economy. What is circular economy? Basically, it is a potential which can redefine our economies, which has the potential to reshape our consumption patterns, which has a potential to mitigate the looping impact of environmental degradation. Yes, I'm talking about circular economy. So it's not a new concept. We Indians, since from a long time, we practice this circular economy. It is like basically um, reuse, recycle, and refuse. When in your home, basically when your clothes are torn, what does your mother does? She use at a washing cloth. Whenever you have seen a coconut shelf, they use it as a they use for washing and use as a scrubber. What is this? It's nothing but circular economy. So according to Niti Aayog, if you practice circular economy, it will generate 1.4 crores of employment. So it is very important for generation of employment. Secondly, the if you practice circular economy in coming days, around 200 plus billion dollars will be saved according to IMF, and by 2070 it will turn into 6,600 billion dollars. So this is a type of impact which circular economy has on our economy. Other than this, it will help in mitigating the challenges of our environment. So today on this day is an opportunity for us to take a pledge so that we can inculcate the value of circular economy. In basically in linear economy, what happens is when you use a product, but after its ending of its utility, you just throw it away. So its life cycle has been ended after the first use. But it's not the same with circular economy. In circular economy, it's like a never-ending loop where the product efficiency and value increases and the wastage is reduced. If you go with the data, according to many analysts and scientific research, India generate around 70 million tons of wastage every year, among which only 25% of waste is recycled. Remaining 75% is just wasted, which is causing a great environmental hazard. So it is in our hand what we will do. It's an opportunity so that we can join in the latest India's Panchamitra, where it has dedicated to be the net zero emission by 2070. So it's a great opportunity for us, to the especially the youth, who has a potential to participate in the life mission which India has been promoting, where the small changes in our lifestyle can have the major impact on the environment and sustainability. Our focus should be on sustainability, because once in a Butland report they have said what is sustainable development. It is nothing but whatever you want to use, we have to think about the future generation, because they we should have some resource we should have left for them. We should not use everything at once, because as someone said, earth is only once. So on this day I want to reiterate the importance of circular economy, and I hope that everyone here at the small levels they start the initiative of recycling, repairing, refurbishing. So these are very small things, but will that can make a big impact, and that can have a major impact on our lives. Thank you.
inspiring us to make this mission possible. Now, I would like to call a guys who have not only tall personality but also with tall thoughts and voice. So I call Talha bro, Ayan bro, and Abrar bro to come and sing Earth our anthem, and also I request everyone to stand up.
चल तू टूटती जमी को बचाए हम सभी कल की राह क्यों थके कोशिशें करें हम अभी सूखी हवाओं को ताजा करे चलो खिल के हम पानी के पाँव में घाव भरे चलो मिल के हम चल तू टूटती जमी को बचाए हम सभी कल की राह क्यों थके कोशिशें करें हम अभी ला 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 थैंक यू
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Rahman Education Foundation, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for joining us in commemorating Earth Hour Day. Tonight, as we dimmed the lights and embraced the darkness for the symbolic hour, we collectively illuminated a beacon of hope for our planet. Your participation and commitment to Earth exemplify our shared dedication to environmental sustainability and combating the climate change. I would like to express our gratitude to the Worldwide Fund for Nature, that is WWF, for spearholding this global initiative and for their tireless efforts in advocating for the practice of our planet's precious resources. I would also like to thank the faculty of Rahman Education Foundation who supported our event, our Earth Hour event. Thank you for your generous contribution and unwavering support. As we are in this academy of Rahman Education Foundation, even in our academy we see misuse of fans, lights in corridors, libraries, mess, and other places as well. So it becomes a responsibility to not encourage this kind of non-essential lights and other electrical appliances by switching them off when not in use. Today's event of Earth Hour itself symbolizes a commitment in reducing energy consumption, mitigating climate change, and protecting the planet. As many of my seniors have told, what should we do? What kind of initiatives should we bring in conserving the energy? we shall start having marathons instead of using private bikes and private cars, vehicles, etc. And we also shall have powerless classes in our academy once in a month. So together we show. So together we have shown that small actions make a big impact, and tonight we have taken a step forward towards a brighter, more sustainable future. Thank you once again for your support, and thank you once again for your support and participation in Earth Our Day. Together we can make a big difference. Thank you.